In this video, we're going to be looking at the Astrand bike test to calculate maximal aerobic capacity. Hi and welcome back to Physio Tutors. Maximal aerobic capacity, also called VO2 max, is the maximal rate of oxygen consumption during exercise and is expressed in liters per minute. Aerobic capacity is a good indicator of physical fitness, and a reduction can be a first sign of disease. Ideally, it is measured in a lab with very expensive equipment, but this is rarely applied in practice as it is a very complicated process. Therefore, astrand-rhyming wanted to develop a test that would allow someone to estimate the aerobic capacity of healthy individuals using a safe and submaximal ergometry test correlating heart rate with VO2 max. In order to conduct the Astrand bike test, you will need a body weight scale, a bicycle ergometer, a heart rate monitor, the score sheet to record the different heart rate values, and a stopwatch. Record the patient's weight and the resting heart rate. Ideally, the patient has recorded their resting heart rate upon waking up in the morning. Calculate the patient's target heart rate using the Confounding formula. If you don't know what that is, just watch our video on the topic by clicking on the info icon in the top right corner. Start the stopwatch and ask the individual to start biking with a wattage set to 100 watts for females and 150 watts for males. Make sure to record the heart rate after each minute, either by software or with a score sheet. The goal in the first 2 minutes is to reach a steady heart rate close to the target heart rate, so you might have to adjust the watts in small increments during the first 2 minutes only. In our case, we had to raise the wattage from 150 to 160 watts to reach the calculated target heart rate of 135 beats per minute. Motivate the patient during the test so that they complete the full 6 minutes. A cool down at low wattage is done for 1 minute after the test. Before you can calculate the VO2 max, you have to take the average heart rate of minutes 5 and 6. In our case, that's 135 plus 125 divided by 2, which is 130. To calculate the VO2 max, use the nomogram. Mark the average heart rate, in our case, for a male person on the left side of the nomogram. So I'm gonna make a dot at 130 BPM. And then on the right side, you see the work rate in watts. There you are gonna mark the watts that your patient was cycling at. In our case, that's 160. And then connect those 2 points with a straight line. And then from this middle graph, you can read the VO2 max in liters per minute, which in our case is roughly 4.4 liters per minute. If the patient is younger than 17 or older than 35 years old, you have to apply a correction factor to the VO2 max. So you're going to multiply the VO2 max by this factor. Now there might be some confounding factors to the accuracy of this test, and just to name a few, they might be as simple as the temperature or noise level in the room where the test takes place, or the emotional state your patient is in, or the amount of sleep that they have gotten prior to testing day, because all of these factors can affect heart rate. All right, now you're probably wondering what are norm values of VO2 max for different age groups. If you want to reference the results you've gotten during the Astrand bike test, just follow the link in the description down below where you can find a table. Okay, another way to calculate VO2 max using a submaximal test is the Harvard step test, which you can watch by clicking on the thumbnail on the left. And if you're interested in more clinometrics, make sure to check out our clinometrics series on our website. As always, this was Andreas for Physio Tutors. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and check us out on Facebook and Instagram because we post daily over there. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.